Alright, so we are back at it with more. My brain just flipped on the name even though I'm looking at it. Ace Investigations. And we left off on the new chapter. Okay, this.
And Jeff Masters, piece of cake.
One, voice acting. Two, this isn't what I was expecting. Macaroons and waffles, light and fluffy chiffon cake. Happiness for one and all. The sweetest temptations. There, where, over there. Take a peek inside the oven. Look, it's freshly baked desserts. That's terrible. None of that was a good song. That was bad. Do it again. Come up with better lyrics. You rhymed there with there and here. And technically, here and there don't really rhyme. They're spelled the same, but they don't have, like, the same pronunciation. Oh, is that Ray? Oh my god. He's so young. Are we going back in time to the day that photo was taken? I think we are, actually. Nope, never mind. I think we're just at the location. It's about time you told me what this is all about. Why'd you bring me to this museum with you? You're not busy now, are you, Miles? I thought it would be nice if we could share the romance of the constellations together. I beg your pardon, but I would like to leave. Sorry, it was just a joke. Do you know about the final case your father worked on, the IS-7 incident? Was IS-7 mentioned earlier? Yes, Manfred von Kramer showed it to me immediately after I became a prosecutor. I reviewed the case files against last night, after you invited me here. And while I don't remember it very well, I also had been in attendance at the trial back then. No, that's not evidence yet. When I was young, I loved watching my father do battle in the courtroom. During that trial, it was my father, the defense attorney Gregory Edgeworth, against... Oh, right, Von Karma. Oh, is that the case where he proved one of Von Karma's evidences to be, not correct? Which caused Von Karma to be like, you know what? I'ma murder him. Like a petulant child. While the trial ended with the defendant being declared guilty. I see, so you were there too at Gregory's final trial. Yeah, it's the one where we put a stain on Von Karma's record of being a criminal. In that case, I'll cut to the chase and tell you what you want to know. The truth about the IS-7 incident happened 18 years ago during the winter. All the buildings were covered in snow, coating the entire town like a layer of frosting. That's because it involves those two with the cake, doesn't it? And it was in this very place the incident occurred. This was all before Uncle Ray became a defense attorney. Man, he's young. And what is that shirt with the ninja star on it? Why's it got a shuriken? Oh no, we are going back in time. December 25th, 5 p.m., detention center, visitor's room. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, this request sure was sudden, don't you think? Indeed, we were contacted immediately after the client was arrested. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I brought my assistant Raymond with me to meet our client, but a murder on Christmas Eve? This is just too much. What is that shirt? What is that patch he has? Oh, in the darkness, a miraculous meeting. Oh, jeez. Welcome, one and all, to the visitor's room. Amazing. So this is what a meeting a client is like. Why is the cop giving him jazz hands? Man. Like, is Gumshoe like the only really competent officer? Because, like, sure, Gumshoe messes up, but at least he's competent-ish. Like, every other time you see a police officer, they're basically just some variant of useful as Mike Meekins. Heck, even Mike Meekins is really good at his job. He's just a big baby. It all happened so suddenly, I was completely surprised. I'm also surprised. I am too. 1,000 pardons for startling you. I'm merely expressing my happiness through song. Do better at that. Welcome, one and all. I greatly appreciate you coming. Who is this Afro tuxedo man? You're the client for this case, indeed. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I will be representing you in court. This is my assistant, Raymond Shields. Nice to meet you. I'll do my best to help you. Man, he is nervous. Relax, Raymond. Please excuse his jitters. He's working part-time at my office as an apprentice. I thought I'd let him assist me in this investigation. So, Mr. Gregory Raymond, correct? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. My job involves saving clients from crimes in which they were falsely accused. First, I should determine if he truly is innocent. First, I'd like to know more about you. I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Jeffrey Master. What, you mean you're Master Jeff? I hate it. 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 It is bad. He's Master Jeff. And then it literally just Master Chef. I'd be a bit more angry if I didn't like puns. They cause me pain, but they're so stupid I love them. The world's greatest pastry chef, Jeff Master, the Master Chef. Yes, I'm honored that you have heard of me. All my fans call me Master Jeff. Yeah, I wonder why. This is a fun planned word. Wow, I'm totally starstruck. I can't believe I get to meet Master Jeff. Man, look at his eyes. They've gone like full anime. Raymond seems to know quite a bit about Mr. Master. Master Jeff makes fantastic desserts while putting on a song and dance show. He does. If only he could be better at making lyrics. What's for dessert today? Macaroons and waffles. Light and fluffy chiffon cake. Happiness for one and all. The sweetest temptations. There, where, over there. Okay, no, where does rhyme with there. like that was the only rhyme, was where and there. And then they kind of ruined it by just throwing where again. I'm concerned. The playback I have for my stream hasn't loaded since okay. No, it's still loading, but at least I have confirmed that the stream is still going. Alright. Did he get caught up in there? So he kind of looked like he was pulling his hat over his face and then kind of struck a pose at the end, but nothing too different from what he was already doing. Wahoo! I'm so happy I got to sing with Master Jeff. It's my dream come true. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that as well. Mr. Master Raymond, shall we return to the matter at hand? Yes, of course. My sincerest apologies for making you wait. Now, where should we start? You. You were the world's greatest pastry chef, but you were also skilled in song and dance? Yes, when I'm having a good time, my body just moves to the rhythm by itself. You seem to enjoy making desserts from the bottom of your heart. Haha, if you don't have a good time making desserts, you won't make anything good. Yeah, that's fair. Creating desserts that bring happiness to one and all is my purpose in life. Master Jeff's desserts are practically works of art. They sparkle and look so delicious. He's famous for his dreamlike desserts. Bringing happiness to all with his dreamlike desserts, huh? And yeah, tell me exactly what happened with the case. The incident occurred in your state, is that correct? Yes. That's where the great dessert contest was being held. It seems that the body was discovered in one of my creations. What? I hope it was like a cake you could pop out of and not like baked into it. Okay. Oh, he made a giant chocolate boat with a chocolate treasure chest. Intriguing. I'm guessing that because it's brown and chocolate is brown and chocolate is a dessert. And that is my logic. Because I don't think that's cake. For that reason, I was arrested by the detective in charge of the initial investigation. I would never do something as vile as robbing someone of their life. I am certain that the police will also realize they have made a mistake. Really? Do you know anything about the victim? He was a man named Isaac Dover. I'm not picking up on any initial play on words. I'm sure there is one. He is one of the competitors in the contest. He was a wonderful man who made desserts of the highest beauty. Why did he have to die? I see. He truly seems to be grieving over the victim's death. You would never be able to tell with his Fist of the North Star looks. I believe I have a sufficient understanding of Mr. Master's personality. Mr. Master, before I accept your request, there is one final matter I must confirm. You did not kill Mr. Dover. Can I take your word for it? Yes, that is correct. I did not kill him. No matter what happens, I would never take another person's life. Those aren't the eyes of a liar. I understand. I believe you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. The pleasure is all mine. I'm grateful to speak with someone other than a detective. Just had to clear my throat. Next, we shall begin our investigation of the crime scene. We will report back with our findings once we have finished. Mr. Gregory Raymond, I wish you good luck. December 24th, 6 p.m. Contest venue, fountain, patio. Wow, it's very different. It's weird how they're there. In the future, when you come here, in not winter, there's no flowers. But winter, there's tons. Sure is cold outside. Why is that I only start yawning as soon as I begin talking a lot? Sure is cold outside. I didn't expect it to be snowing this hard. 1 second, I do want to check something out. Indeed, a blizzard like this will probably not clear up for a while. And I just want to check how the audio is on stream because I altered my mic's levels. Okay, I was coming in a bit quiet. What about now? I am satisfied with the current levels that I'm getting. Alright. Maybe just a teeny bit lower. Wait. Okay. But even so, this mansion is ginormous. So, this is what Master Jeff's place is like, huh? Wait, this is his house? If you're going to hold a contest in your own home, you would need this much space after all. So his place got turned into a museum later. La la la, welcome. Thank you for coming. Oh, it's Lady in Dress. Eek. Oh my, are you okay? I'm so very sorry. Would you happen to be Monsieur Edgeworth? Yes, I am Gregory Edgeworth. I'm his assistant, Raymond Shields. Greetings and welcome, Monsieur Edgeworth, Monsieur Shields. Please call me Catherine Hall. I am in charge of the household affairs of this estate, and am Monsieur Master's assistant. Catherine Hall, Katie Hall. No, I'm not detecting any play on words there either. Interesting. Ah, no way, you're the famous Kate, aren't you? Wait, Kate Hall. Kate Hall, Catherine Hall. Kate Hall. No, not. You'd think it'd be like dessert related, but I can't think of anything. You know of me? Of course I do. I've seen you on TV all the time. I'm a big fan of a piece of cake. Is the pun that Kate kind of sounds like cake? If it is, that's the weakest one the game's ever had. Oh goodness, I'm glad to hear that you're a fan. Tell me, what is this piece of cake? It's a TV show that's hugely popular with the kids. Master Jeff and Kate sing and dance while they make delicious treats. Just like this. Oh no, not another song number. Is it the exact same one? It's the exact same one. Oh no, cookies and caramel, rich and feathery cream puffs. Let's make it together. A delectable paradise. Here, there, everywhere. Just open up the oven. Ding. Now it's time for dessert. Okay, that's better. That was way better. Oh, Monsieur Shields, that was incredible. Hehehe. I always practice along with the show. Maybe I should tell my son about this show. I don't think he ever got to do that. But man, doing this dance repeatedly sure works up your appetite. Ah, pardon my inconsideration. I forgot to take care of our guests. Please relax and have some tea. Clatter, clatter. Wait, why am I making sound effects? They're in the game. This is some fine Ceylon tea. Well, that's a cool cup. I would be scared to drink out of that, because you gotta drink out one of the pointy ends, or it just pours everywhere. I hear the aroma of citrus does wonders for your concentration. I see, so this is what Ceylon tea smells like. Oh, and these saucers are chilled. Oh, that's fun, there's a star in it. Wait a minute, that was a mini medal. Give that to me, I need to give that to the mini medal king. Yes, they help cool the tea more quickly for people who are bad with hot beverages. I see, these teacups are also wonderful design. Have a wonderful design. Oh, thank you very much. They are one of the few prides and joys of our estate, ordered directly from France. They were made by the famed sculptor Pierre Hoquet? Hoquet? Wait. O's have a oo sound. Who quo? Yeah, it's French. Screw it. They're my absolute favorite articles of tableware. You seem to greatly appreciate this man's works. Yes, they are like treasures to me. She appears very honest about what she likes. Thank you, Miss Hall, but it's time for us to move on to business. Are there any details that you can give us about the incident? Ah, you're right. I sometimes get so distracted welcoming guests I forget myself. To tell the truth, I was the one who discovered Monsieur Dover's body. So you were the first one to discover the body? Is it true that the body was discovered in one of Mr. Master's desserts? Yes, it was during the judging of the great dessert contest. I heard the sound of something breaking from Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master? Are you in here? Eek. Oh, I see, the boat fell and conked open the chest. When I looked inside the room, I saw Monsieur Dover's body inside the treasure chest. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to have made you recall such a painful memory. No, I should be the one apologizing for not being much help. Now then, I believe it's time for us to start investigating the crime scene. Monsieur Edgeworth, Monsieur Shields, please find some way to save Monsieur Master. Monsieur Master is not someone who could commit murder. Yes, of course. Just leave it to us. Then I shall entrust it to you. If you'll excuse me, I have to continue serving tea to the other inspectors. Raymond, let's head for the crime scene. Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth. So, am I going to be playing as him investigating? Oh, hey, bad. Or will that technically not matter since this is in the past and it's already happened? And I'll be discovering the truth in the future. Detective Bad, how's it going? Talking to that seemingly angry man. Wow, this whole thing is made of chocolate. See, I knew it's chocolate. Oh, are the sails made of white chocolate? The wave, the ocean foam is probably also white chocolate. Oh, that's good. That's clever. I like that. That's good. That's fucking, that's good. I would eat that. Can't believe I'm actually seeing Master Jeff's desserts up close. This is not the scene of a murder, I admit. I would Two would have delighted in this occasion. Now that you reminded me it's a murder scene, I'm getting shivers down my spine. Perhaps it's because this room is cold to begin with. Ah, that's because every object you see is most likely chocolate. And thus, the room must be kept cool, as to not have it all melt. Now that you mention it, this room really is cold. Oh no, you've incited the wrath of Detective Bad. Never expected the defense attorney to show up so early. It's like Gumshoe, but good at his job. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jeff Masters' defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth. This is my assistant, Raymond. How do you do? Detective Tyrell Bad, homicide. Mr. Bad, the detective in charge of this case, a man of few words. Why did you do that? I'm not gonna justify that action by reading your lines. What? Why? Yeah, okay, good. Good, I'm not the only one who's beyond fucking confused. He likes to digest his memos in his... No, that's dumb, though. Okay. Good, I'm glad he doesn't actually think it increases intelligence or none, or shit like that. It would probably be too much to ask him not to be concerned at all. More importantly, Detective Bad, you give us permission to participate in the investigation? Permission denied. Why? Mr. Edgeworth is Master Jeff's defense attorney. Defense attorneys plant false evidence to try and get their not guilty verdict. I don't want their kind to disturb the crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth would never use false evidence to defend his client. Heh, I can't trust that coming from a defense attorney. Do the police still suspect Mr. Master even after the investigation? If we didn't, we wouldn't have arrested him. I believe that Mr. Master is innocent. That's why I've come to investigate. Believing in his innocence without investigating the crime scene. How naive. Well, whose fucking fault is that, Mr. Bad? That's why I would like your permission to investigate. By investigating the crime scene, I want to ascertain if my thinking was naive or not. Humph. So you don't intend to leave until you investigated the crime scene? Yes. Fine then. I'll give you permission to investigate the crime scene. Thank you. Yep. But I'll be accompanying you. Can't trust you defense attorneys after all. If you understand that, you can begin your investigation. That's a lollipop? Yes, it is. I'm a little surprised myself. What, you think he's smoking in a crime scene? That's a terrible idea. Leave it to me, Mr. Edgeworth. That would totally, like, contaminate the crime scene with all the ash and soot. Just begin already. Oh, no, I am in the past doing it. Alright. Appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon. No, it looks like these pieces were all made out of chocolate. You can't beat some of the death with these. Certainly not without breaking them. At any rate, they all have such good workmanship that they look just like the real thing. It speaks about the level of skill Mr. Master had in his craft. What are you investigating? Sir, I'm checking the temperature of the stream. What have you learned? Sir, this stream has warm water. The stream is connected to the fountain in the patio and runs through every room. It's an unusual construction for a room. The minds of the rich, I'll never understand. Okay. And what about you? What about over here? Was there nothing suspicious in the cupboard? No, sir. So there was something. Oh, no, only things like cooking burners and tableware were placed there. I see. Defense attorney? Was there nothing that you noticed? No. So you did notice something. Oh, no, I didn't notice anything. Everyone's always giving replies that are difficult to understand. No, they're not. I think it's your way of asking that's bad. I agree. Did you see anything suspicious? No, nothing suspicious. So you did see things. Yes, Rogaldorn, I did see things. Just none of them were suspicious. Appears to please. Okay, it's exactly the same. I'm gonna talk to you last. The elegant tableware and cookware are placed on the counter. Looks like the tame sea set Miss Hall was using earlier. Was Master Jeff drinking this black tea? On this tea is... On this sea tet, only Jeff Masters... Man, I am in top form. On this tea set, only Jeff Masters' fingerprints were found. Or his fingerprints found on any other cookware. The cookware was washed. Nobody's fingerprints remained. Or he might have been cooking with gloves on. Seems the only thing here with his fingerprints is the tea set. Oh boy. Let me look. Yes, okay. This is a rather splendid design. What is it though? Seems a little eccentric. Okay, so it is the tea kettle. What? How the fuck did that work? Rather than practicality, focus on its artistic merits. That's a... Yeah, you're right, you know what? As art, it's great. As the functioning piece of dishware it is, it's terrible, meaning it has failed. I say, if you want to make, like, a practical object artsy, it still has to be able to serve its practical function. Otherwise, it's useless. Is the very tip something, or is it exactly the same? Anything to know? Oh, what is this? PH with a snowflake. Initials of the creator. Oh, Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall and Mr. Masters seem to be big fans of this sculptor's works. Initials, huh? If it were mine, it'd be RS. Thank you, Ray. I had no idea. Why don't you try carving your initials into your own belongings? Alright. Big boat time. That must have been a pain to lay down that outline. So this is where the body was discovered. Yeah. The body has been removed, but otherwise... the crime scene has remained untouched. What? Nope. Oh, wrong button. Let's start over here. That is a sign. The voyage of the good ship Red Rum is written here. It sailed the 7 seas and in the end finally found a huge treasure. Modeled after the glory of an ancient adventurer, it's written here. So he failed 6 times. What an unlucky captain. No matter how many times he went on a fool's errand, in the end he reached the truth. It's just like a detective's spirit. Did detectives even exist during ancient times? Some equivalent thereof probably did. boat. To have built such a large ship out of chocolate is magnificent. As expected of Master Jeff, I want to try eating it. Although I have no idea where I'd start eating it from. The bow of the ship. Anywhere should be fine, but if you start eating the crime scene, I'll make you leave. Can I eat things that aren't the crime scene? Why, don't glare at me, can't you tell it was a joke? I'd like Raymond to be just a little bit calmer. Now this is important, because that's a support. Seems that the stand supporting the ship has been broken. The ship tipped over and broke the treasure chest, didn't it? Ah, maybe. Could the victim have been crushed by the ship? Oh, thank you, FoxyOCE21 for following. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If that were the case, this would have been an accidental death. Would it? Because he was still in the chocolate treasure chest. That's weird. You two aren't serious about that, right? Well, we were only discussing one of the possibilities. I was being pretty serious, though. Alright. Then we have the chest. There aren't many clues here. Okay. Let's look inside the chest. It seems that the body was discovered inside the chocolate treasure chest. The person who discovered the body, it was Miss Hall. That's the sound of the support breaking and the ship crashing into the chest. Oh look, he's got a nice blanket and... What is that circle next to his hand? That's something important, probably. I know I just said it, but he has a blanket. Was he just taking a nap? Interesting. Huh. Oh yeah, you have. I think it was a Ace Attorney stream actually that you had been on. Like a little more information about this. Oh, the circle thing is still in the chest. This is... Oh, the pH seal. Where did he get that? Yes, that was the account. Detective Bad, I would like you to tell me about the state of the victim. Show me a photo of the body here, look at it, all you like. Seems the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object. Oof, that doesn't sound fun. Has the murder weapon been found? You should try asking the prosecutor in charge later. Yeah, I'm sure Von Karma will be so helpful. Doesn't seem like he intends to tell me, frankly. So, may I borrow this photograph? Sure. It's not a photo that was taken by the police. Miss Hall took a photo of the body with an instant camera when she discovered it. Why does she have an instant camera? And no, Ray, it is not like a disposable camera. It's way cooler. Exactly. They're very fun. Such a convenient camera exists? Yes, it does. Anyway, let's go over the state of the crime scene a bit. This photo, upon closer inspection, contradicts the state of the crime scene. It does. I'll have to deduce the contradiction to resolve this matter. Ooh. What could be... What? Nope. I see, that makes sense. That's why I try to follow only a small number of people that I watch usually. Otherwise, you just lose track of everything. Cause death, hard, blunt object. How does that contradict the current crime scene? Okay, yeah. Blanket. Bow of the ship. I don't see anything that's different.
Eureka!
I am actually in the middle of Spirit of Justice on my own personal time on my 3DS, but I have not beat it yet. Okay, so I should probably do the logic first. I'm really enjoying Spirit of Justice. Wait. Hold on, which one's Spirit of Justice again? Yeah, Spirit of Justice is the 3DS one with the, yeah. No, I have not beat that one yet. Alright. I mean, I already know one of the logic puzzles. Yeah. Due to the broken stand, the ship lost its balance. It would seem that Miss Hall entered the room upon hearing the ship collapse. Yeah, when Miss Hall entered the room, the ship had already fallen over. At any rate, I wonder why the stand broke. Yes, why did it break? Maybe there was something wrong with the ship's balance in the first place? Is that really true? I doubt it. Damn it. That was a bet. That was just a guess in the water. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Yes. What if...
Eureka!
No. They got the same symbol on them. Huh. What is a contradiction? Okay. Wait a minute. Is it that where the floor is missing? Okay. Yeah, I think it's easier because this is a flashback, so there's not much to figure out as it's technically already happened. So it's not like they can throw too many loops. Though I have noticed it has been easier than the first game overall. Maybe that was something they changed. It was too hard in the first one, so they toned it down a bit. What am I missing? Did you notice anything? Oh yeah, it's a good point. The elephant eating the apple was pretty obvious. That one could have probably just been like, compare the basket to elephant. Well, who knows? Maybe they had to do it for puzzle reasons. Walk around crime scene, investigate, talk with people involved. If you do that, little by little, you'll lick it down to its core. Yes. And the truth will be... Is that not the goal? To find the truth? Why are you making it sound like that's a bad thing? I pray it doesn't say the truth is lost for all eternity. No, that's just a game over screen. Is it safe to assume that the state of the crime scene has been preserved? Crime scene preservation is the most important rule of an investigation. The body has been recovered, but besides that, it's been left untouched. If possible, could you tell me about the condition of the body in more detail? Yeah, we got the photo. Yes, he does. Alright, that means... Is that... because that chocolate seems to be missing.
Eureka!
Aha! Are you sure the only thing the police removed from the crime scene was the body? They also took away a piece of cloth the body was wrapped in. In that case, a major contradiction has been created at the crime scene. Contradiction? Detective Bad, please look at the crime scene carefully once more. The bloodstain that should have remained at the crime scene has disappeared. Oh, fuck. I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up. It wasn't just cleaned up, sir. The chocolate it was on is gonzo. The worst part, that's easy, because you could just eat it. And then no one could ever find it. I'll check with forensics. Watertude, what happened? Mr. Edgeworth, what happened? Comparing the photo and the crime scene, something struck me as being out of place. Like the blood, it's out of place. Oh yeah, almost anyone would have played the first game before this, seeing as this game never actually came out in English. Because I actually owned the first one on the DS, and I did play it, and it was good. I mean, it was fun. But yeah, there have been several in this so far that seemed redundant that they were even there. Yeah, in the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside the treasure chest. However, in the actual crime scene, it is gone. The blood-stained chocolate is gone. Poofed. Whooshed away. But I find interesting how you can clearly tell that it was like torn out and not like cut out or anything. Because there's like bits and pieces like torn up like a floorboard. Well, bad, what's the verdict? According to forensics, no one has cleaned up any bloodstains. I see, well that would mean someone erased the bloodstain. Oh man, who could it have been? Who could have possibly erased the bloodstain, Von Karma? Who knows? Alright. Oh! I'm sorry, Mr. Man, I forgot you existed. Excuse me, but you are... Oh, Samurai Chef. Oof. My apologies, I was meditating. What did you say, Sir Detective? Actually, I'm a defense attorney. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm his assistant, Raymond. Pardon my late introduction. My name is Dane Gustavia. I am one of the pastry chefs participating in this contest. What kind of desserts do you make, Mr. Gustavia? Oh! Oh, that stuff's hard to make. My specialty is making desserts out of candy. Oh man, he air blows candy desserts. That stuff's super hard. It's like glass blowing, but you can eat it. That is a cute seahorse. It's very adorable. It was meant to be a dragon dancing in the sky. Just take the seahorse compliment. Just take it. Take it. It'll be better. This, yeah, I mean, a seahorse could look kind of like a dragon, but not an impressive one. Actually, now that I say it out loud, Kingdra from Pokemon is dragon type, and he is a seahorse. So maybe it's not that far-fetched. I think it would fit better in the ocean than the sky. I know all too well that design is my weak point. I plan to study design and undergo training in Zhangfa. Everyone's going to Zhangfa. Once things settle down here. I probably shouldn't touch the subject of design any further. Mr. Gustavia, if you aren't related to the investigation, why are you in this room? The Sir Detective wanted to know more about the desserts in this room, so he asked me to come. Since he's one of the contestants, he might know something. Tell me more about you. Mr. Gustavia, these instruments you use are quite unusual. They're air blowers. These instruments are called candy pumps, and they pump air into the candy. That's gonna be a phoenix, isn't it? They kind of look like chords. They're so cool. Ever since I began using them, no day has gone by where I didn't receive a burn or wound. And that's why I wear red clothes, so that not a single stain will ever show on me. Making desserts is serious business, and I am always training. Does he injure himself because he hasn't trained enough? Alright, what about the contest? Can you tell me about the great dessert contest that was held here? From the looks of this room, it seems that desserts weren't just for eating. The exhibition Sir Master held was a contest in the art of dessert. The art of dessert. Desserts that are true works of art, made solely out of edible materials. The works of art in this room are all made from desserts. Now you mention it, the whole room is filled with the smell of chocolate. That's a cool contest. I like that. Sir Master exhibits great talent in both flavor and design. If you are not able to surpass Sir Master in flavor design, you will not be able to win. Beating the world's greatest pastry chef is pretty hard, isn't it? In other words, if I can surpass Sir Master, I shall become the world's greatest pastry chef. Just a moment. I have receiving a phone call. Alright. There's nothing big. My mom was just letting me know she's almost home with lunch. That was the prize of this contest. The title. That's a pretty decent prize. In addition to that, there's also Sir Master's treasured Angel's recipe. Ooh. If you want to learn more about the contest, just look at this piece of paper. These were the rules that were given to the participants of the contest. I will do just that then. Let me read of this. It is prizes: title of world's greatest chef, Angel recipe. Rules: 1 contestant's rooms will be judged starting from the left. Afterwards, all parties will meet in Jeff's room. Any decorations not made from desserts are prohibited. Entering another contestant's room before the judging is done is prohibited. If I had to guess, I would say that most likely what has occurred is someone maked? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Someone made something out of not dessert, but made it look like dessert. And then they got indicted for it. Yes. And what do you know of the murder? I do not know much about the incident. Learned about the incident after the judging had finished. Alright, how was the contest judging carried out? Let's see, Sir Master started judging at 3 p.m. Starting from our room, the judging proceeded in a clockwise direction. Gustavia's room. Who's Delicia's room? I used the room to the right of Sir Master's room, which is the room we are in now. Next room is female pastry chef named Delicia. Was judged of the first game? Oh, the first game. Which one? I think it was the culprit of the final case, just because until it clicked that it was him, I never suspected him in the least. And just his transformation from brittle old man to, like, competent old man was, I did not expect that. Like, that one took me by surprise. Female pastry chef, what kind of person is she? Yeah, we haven't met her yet, actually. She is a frightening woman who would do anything to achieve her goal. Oh, good to know. I heard that she uses lots of creams to make a fantasy-themed dessert. Ooh, tasty. And Dover's room. Sir Dover was judged. His works were frozen statues made from This is just making me want to eat. This is just making me want tasty, tasty desserts. This is not fair. Cream, sherbet, chocolate, candy. Man, now I'm hungry. Hall discovered the body in the middle of Gustavia's judging. She panicked, and because she immediately notified the police, Master continued judging without knowledge that the body had been discovered. As a result, Master judged Dover's room in Dover's absence. Seems like we have plenty of room to suspect Master. I'm lacking in information. It's probably too early to object. Unfortunately, I'd have to agree. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you talking to Mr. Gustavia about earlier? I was asking about the chocolate frame hanging on that wall. I don't think we've gotten Delicia's last name yet. Or maybe Delicia is her last name, and we don't know her first. I'm sure we'll be introduced to her, because if I had to make a guess, I'd say she's likely to be the culprit. I thought something was missing. I thought if I asked someone who knew a lot about desserts, I could get an answer. She'll probably show up in, like, the next scene of the case. Although thanks to your arrival, I still haven't gotten my answer yet. Well then, since you've been waiting for so long, we can ask him about it right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I just got overloaded with so many things I just noticed. That's a good one. That's a good pun. I like it. Oh my god, I just noticed so many things in this one image. Okay, let's start from the top. A flame from the rightmost candle is missing. There is a leaf engraving on the bottom left of the painting that's missing, and there is a bloody handprint. Hey Bab? Hey Bab. I got it. Hey Bab? How the fuck didn't you notice any of this? Like, for real, man. Yeah, Mr. Gustavia, can you assist with this matter? Is there supposed to be blood on this chocolate picture frame? I train in the art of dessert every day. If you have a question about desserts, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you very much. About this candle that's missing its flame? Nah, screw it. No, I didn't want to click the fire alarm. It's the real deal. Oh, if you press that, I think it's blood. Hang on. It's pixels, so I might be wrong, but I assume it's blood. Because I have the feed so I can make sure the stream keeps running on my TV right in front of me. And with the much larger picture, like the bottom fingerprint kind of looks like it's melted the picture frame. So it could be chocolate. I've just realized that there's, at a distance, chocolate and dried blood are very similar in color. Interesting. I understand that if you want to press it, yeah, I'm not going to press the fire alarm. What kind of reasoning is that? And then again, Phoenix would totally accidentally press it. Yeah, that one. A dessert in the shape of a candle holder. Candelabra. It's titled Light of Life. Seems that one of these important lights isn't lit. Is it symbolic or just missing? Let me check that. You can make such a beautiful picture out of chocolate. As expected of Master Jeff. Is this really chocolate? Looks like an actual picture to me. Impressive, Sir Turner. You noticed well. This is a picture of an angel. It's not dessert, but rather the angel's recipe. The angel's recipe, the prize for the contest. So this isn't chocolate. Okay, then that's totally blood. Oh wait, no, the frame is chocolate. The painting itself is not, the frame is. Okay. Sir Master told everyone when he explained the rules of the contest to us in this room, so the contestants knew the recipe was here. How about it, this frame? Don't you think it's missing something? Yes. This must be what Detective Bad was asking Mr. Gustav about earlier. This chocolate frame, there does seem to be a part that's missing. Yeah, it's the part that's not there. You don't need an expert to tell you. That's what's been bothering me as well. The tiny leaf. What's missing? Get that. Look closely at this part with the decorations. Can you see that one of them is missing? Oh, it's true. It's different from the other decorations. This imperfect balance is not like Sir Master. Upon closer examination, it seems this frame is not the only one with missing parts. We need to investigate further. Wait. No, stop. No, wait, no, I didn't get to look at the handprint. Wait, what? Shit, what? Wait, is everything in this room missing one piece? So this is where the one piece was hidden. Perhaps maybe Master vandalized the room himself to fool us. Master Jeff wouldn't do that sort of thing to his desserts. Tempers desserts. I wonder if they're connected to the incident. Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared. Ooh. These are finger marks. These are unidentified finger marks. We don't know who they belong to. Since no fingerprints were left behind, finger marks without fingerprints. These might be related to the case. Okay, so it was someone's hand stained with chocolate. The fact that it's on the chocolate, I have to assume it's like melted into the chocolate, which could explain why there's no fingerprints. Because I mean, you can mold chocolate, but it's not fine enough to absorb fingerprints, really, I don't think. It's a mystery. He was probably wearing gloves. Detective Bad lacks dreams and romance. I don't think there are dreams or romance at a murder scene. And he sneezed again. Are you alright, Raymond? Is he allergic to anything? Oh no, it's cold, that's right. The fountain patio wasn't very warm either. This room certainly is cold. Do you want to wear my coat? Nope, I'm fine. Because there's something that you promised to give me when I became a defense attorney. Ah, that's right. Oh! It's the hat. Why is the temperature turned down so low? It's because all the rooms are filled with easily spoiled baked goods. If it gets too hot, they'll literally melt. It's been turned down in order to maintain the chocolate's temperature. Why don't you try opening the panel cover on that wall? Panel cover? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, right above it. It wasn't that hidden. This control panel is installed in all the rooms. Sir Master prepared, so as not to distract from the dessert's presentation. The cover was closed to conceal it. What does the panel do? It allows you to change the temperature and lighting in the room. In order to preserve any type of dessert, it can go down to about negative 22 Fahrenheit. That is cold. The room would be like a freezer. It's set to 59 Fahrenheit. No wonder I thought it was so cold. Detective Bat, I'm not allowed to change the temperature, am I? Preserving the crime scene is the foundation of being a detective. But I'm not a detective. Now hang on. He's got a point. He's not a detective. That can't be argued. A defense attorney can't recklessly damage a crime scene either. Okay, there we go. Indeed, Sir Assistant, enduring hardship is also part of training. In order to preserve chocolate, 59 Fahrenheit to 64 Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. The ideal temperature for chocolate, as expected of the dessert chef. No, it is but a trifle. This is basic knowledge to anyone that anyone should know if they are a dessert chef. So what's the ideal temperature for candy and fresh cream? As long as you watch out for humidity and hot temperatures, candy shouldn't melt. That's true. For fresh cream, around 50 Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. You need to watch out for the humidity and hot temperatures for candy? I see. Oh yeah, because if it's too humid, it'll get soft and collapse in on itself, and if it's too hot, it'll just straight turn to liquid. Detective Bad, he seemed a bit too happy when they were talking about candy. He does have a sweet tooth. I do remember that. It is. He really does enjoy candy. Oh, is there more that I should take note of? Control panel, set the temperature, color of the lights. The colors are red, yellow, green, blue, cyan, and white. This room's temperature is 59. The lights are set to white. It's because the works in this room are made of chocolate. By using white light, the chocolate can stand out. For Mr. Master, everything in this room is probably a piece of art. Perhaps the inkwell? Captain's log of a chocolate ship, which is also made out of chocolate. Seems the title is Journal of Regret. Running out of rum while drifting at the Red Sea has made me red with regret, it reads. I don't know what kind of voyage it was. It doesn't seem very regretful. What if I look at the other one? This picture of an angel is not a dessert, but rather the angel's recipe. The angel recipe, the prize for the contest. Indeed, the recipe book is an insert within the chocolate frame. The Sir Master told this to everyone when he explained the rules of the contest in this room, so the contestants knew it was here. If I examine it direct, no, it's exactly the same. Okay. Well. No, alright. Anything new on that, or... Alright, so... What? Aha! Yes! Each of Mr. Master's works had a piece that was missing. Add to that the fact that this ship's chocolate stand was broken. I think we can surmise that someone ransacked this room. And the ones who did it could be the true culprit. That, I don't know. But I think it's safe to say that the ship's stand got broken when the room was ransacked. When the ship fell over, it broke the treasure chest lid. I expect that the lid of the treasure chest was originally closed. Yeah! Investigation complete! Oh, oui, oui, baguette. Je mange les pois. Seems our investigation of this room is just about over. Crime scene notes updated. This should make it clear. Jeff Masters is the culprit. No, Jeff Master. It's weird that the last name is Master without the S, because I've only ever heard, like, Masters as a last name. All the rooms in this mansion were locked from the inside. Ugh. And the only way to open them from the outside was to use this key to the mansion. Do you know who had the key? Master was the only one with the key. There were no spare keys. Alright, that's pretty damning. By using the mansion key, Master could enter all the contestants' rooms, and of course the key could also lock his room from the outside. However, Mr. Master's room is currently unlocked. Yeah, that's why I suspect Master is the culprit. I'd like to hear your reasoning in more detail. Oh, it's about to go into a cross-examination. I think this is where I will pick it up next time. Because I am absolutely starving and want to go eat lunch. So, Bad, I will listen to you next Saturday. But, so with the stream ending, I'd like to say thank you for watching, especially to Foxy for, chilling in the stream with me. It's been great talking to you. You're more than welcome to tune in to the next Ace Attorney or any other streams I do. To anyone else that's watching, I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please check out YouTube where I post all the, what is it? I archive all my past streams. So if there's one you can't find, it'll be there. Please leave a follow on Twitch and a subscribe on YouTube. Every little bit helps. And I think that's about it. I'll be picking back up with New Vegas on Tuesday, and I hope to see you there. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.